busyness, it always manages to conquer negative thoughts. It's natural for your friends to doubt what you are fighting for right now, because their thoughts are not necessarily as advanced as yours. Don't ignore your problems. Ignore your negative thoughts about your problems. I'm a simple person with a complicated mind. Our mind is like a parachute, it only works when it's open. When the mind is silent, the whole universe surrenders. You control your own mind or the mind will control you. Make sure your worst enemy doesn't live between your own ears and mind. Man can change his life by changing the way he thinks. The mind grows when used, weakens when not used. Life is really simple, what makes it complicated is our own thoughts. Our life is a creation of our mind. You have to win in your mind before you can win in life. Don't say you love someone if you later change your mind. Love is not a game you can play freely. Don't dwell in the past, don't dream about the future, focus on the present. What is difficult? What is difficult is usually our own thoughts. Great thoughts come from the heart, not from the words of others. Bad thoughts are worse than the circumstances themselves. If we shut ourselves down and don't want to open our minds, we will become people who can never learn anything. Beauty is not just about the face, but also the mind, heart, and soul. Our thoughts determine our actions and reactions. If we think we will win, we will win. Don't play with your mind because your mind doesn't know how to play games. Princess will not hurt the heart if we listen with the mind, not with the feeling. The mind has to be diverted sometimes so it can return to better thinking. Happiness doesn't need to be sought because you can create happiness yourself, with your mind and heart. Man's happiness depends on his thoughts, not his conditions. The mind is the source of suffering and happiness. There is no hard, heavy or light job, only in our minds. Stop worrying too much about something. Remember, worrying is the imagination of the mind to create something unwanted. Everything you imagine is possible will happen, so imagine good things with positive thoughts. Your fears and worries are not real. They are just scary imaginations in your own mind. Thoughts shape your emotions. Emotions influence your decisions. Your decisions determine your life. The aim of education is to replace an empty mind with an open mind. Sometimes it's not the pain that makes you suffer, but your own negative thoughts that make things look bad. Often the eye is deceiving and unable to see what is in the darkness of the heart and mind. How often wrong words have led one to wrong thoughts. Isn't life alone happy and sad? Happy because the breath flows and the heart beats, sad because the mind is filled with shadows. The mind is a person's most private place. Nobody likes it when other people see their private place. Thoughts are precious. Thoughts have the power to open up endless possibilities. If the heart could be friends with the mind, maybe the mind could control how you feel. Between feelings and thoughts must be balanced. Too much use of logic, the heart can go numb. How much time we spend thinking about something that really isn't a problem. Be your own best master, don't be a slave to negative emotions, bad thoughts or unwholesome behavior. Anxiety comes from the mind. For that, don't assume, don't suspect, and never accuse. When dreaming, make sure it happens, even if only in our own minds and hearts. Leave the thoughts that make you weak and hold on to the thoughts that give you strength. The words that come out of the mouth are a reflection of what is in the heart and mind. Our minds are often troubled by things that don't really need to be thought about. Start the day with a smile, not a complaint, nor a curse. Live the day with a clear mind, clean heart, and beautiful actions. Don't waste time, energy, and thought on useless things. Focus on what makes you valuable.